today's video, we have Bertie here, and Bertie has bought past his beautiful 1972 W108 280S for us to have a look at and take for a drive. Bertie, thanks, man. I think let's go and have a chat about it, and then we will we'll take it for a drive after that.
Thank you very much.
Again, for bringing your beautiful car past here. Tell us a bit about it.
Well, I've always liked anything antique, so I collect old antique clocks.
Okay.
What do you call it? These big
Grandfather clocks.
Grandfather clocks.
Okay.
All makes and all models, anything old and old cars. And I heard of this one many years ago and never bought it from a friend. And me and my brother always chatted and said we wanted to get into collecting old cars.
Okay.
But he never got into it, and I decided, bugger that. I like this. I like old cars, and I want to get into it.
Had you had a Mercedes before that? Old
Yeah,
Mercedes?
I've had old Mercedes before this, and I just like Mercedes. It's not because I dislike any other.
Oh no, here we dislike any other brand.
Yeah,
it's only Mercedes.
But Mercedes is my favorite.
Yeah, they're beautiful old cars.
Yeah.
And this one, you mentioned to me just now, you had bought it up in the northwest.
Yeah, in Vryburg from a farmer.
Okay.
It was standing in a shed for many years where his, I think his mom, and he was 78 when I bought it, and the car was standing in a shed for many years, not being used. And he said to me, come and have a look. And I looked and bought it. And then over a period of 4 or 5 years, fixed it up. And
was there a lot of work that you did?
Yeah, some painting, cleaning up of the engine, but actually not seriously. But
bits and pieces.
I had to recondition the gearbox, and a steering rack, and the hydraulics were upgraded.
Brakes and stuff like
brakes,
that.
That kind of thing, normal service.
Well, I suppose if it's been standing for a while, I mean, you said it was standing for a number of years.
Yeah, it's been standing for years. I think at that stage, he said it was literally not being started for close to 10 years.
Wow, yeah.
So,
fuel tank and all of that needs to be done.
Yeah, that was already done. And
it's in beautiful condition. I mean, we're walking around it, and nice and original as well. This, I assume, is the original color.
Yeah, this is the original color, yeah.
And I like the fact that the leather is still, you know, so many people get these cars and then they redo the leather, but it's not the original leather. And it's just, you lose something. Because when I get into this car, and I've said this before, you know, I grew up in Windhoek in Namibia, southwest, and a friend of my parents had a farm just outside town, and they had one of these back in 1970 something, 73. And when I get into this, it smells exactly the same as it did in those days.
It's got a particular feel to it.
Exactly.
Really a sentiment
sentimental,
of it.
Absolutely.
It's
and even like
nice.
the wood trim and all of that looks great. And
yeah,
you know, it's
that's
nice
been
and original.
Yeah, it's still original. I haven't done anything to the seats. So it's the original leather.
The dash, I mean, that wood as well, very nice in there.
Even the carpets, the loose carpets are original.
And I mean, floor shift, this would have been what, 72?
72 model, 72 model,
There's a lot of them with column shifts.
That's right,
And a 280S.
Yeah, if you want to check out there at the back, open, or just something else, the feel of opening the door and closing it, it's solid.
Yeah, I mean, it just...
if another newer technology car drives into this, you're going to get hammered, or he's going to get hammered.
Or any other car from the 70s.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, for sure.
These were properly built cars back then.
So
and, I mean,
I took care of the initial rust. It wasn't a lot.
The surface.
Surface stuff, because it's from the northwest. there wasn't much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
To be
clean.
expected, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's nice that it's got its original paintwork, and
Yeah.
you know, it just hasn't been messed with.
No.
And you've
no.
done all the suspension bushes and stuff
All
like
of
that.
that's been done. Yeah, for sure.
You mentioned as well that the speedometer cable needs a bit of adjustment. or
Yeah,
something, so
yeah,
that needs to be done.
the guy that works on it did tell me that he did lubricate it and cleaned it, and
Yeah.
it worked for a while, but then it stopped again.
Yeah.
But you can't blame the car for that. It's
Yeah.
72.
Yeah.
But we will
Sort it out
look
once
into
it's
it
like
again.
50-something years old.
Can
already.
I open the bonnet?
Yeah, let's have a look. That'd be great. Did you have to do any work on the carburetors and stuff?
No,
Nice.
just cleaning. I replaced the battery,
Yeah.
and that's literally all. The rest was just cleaning, and we cleaned, as you can see, the inside as well.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
And I see it's got electronic. Is this electronic ignition?
That's
here?
correct.
Okay, so the
So
points and
I've
condenser.
changed this as well. Yeah.
You know what's nice about these systems as well? I mean, if push comes to shove and that thing fails, you can just put in the
Exactly.
coils. You haven't messed with the
Oh,
distributor at all.
yeah. So you understand
Yeah.
that.
I had an old Volvo at the same time,
Okay.
and I kept the old points and condenser in the cubbyhole.
Yeah.
Just in
Exactly.
case,
Yeah.
you've got
yeah.
it,
And it's not leaking any oil, not leaking any hydraulic
and
oil.
I love the way it fires up. I'm just going to
Yeah,
fire it up.
yeah,
And
you
I mean,
can-
this is a carburetor, so standing outside,
Yeah,
not
listen to
touching the
the-
accelerator.
Yeah.
Let's turn the key. Incredible, eh?
Oh, it's beautiful. It purrs. It really purrs. It's nice. The only thing that might not be, that is not original, is that's not
heaters.
original is the hooter. But I wanted the hooter. It makes a nice noise.
Yeah, and you need
Yeah.
it anyway for roadworthy and stuff.
Yeah, and other
Yes.
than that, I mean, the hood is beautiful. There's no rust. Yeah,
Let's take it for a drive.
yeah.
First thing I noticed is just how cleanly it pulls away. You know, I've driven a lot of 280Ss, and there's always like a hesitation at some point in the rev range. And this one just doesn't have it.
The engine is very smooth. It's it accelerates immediately when you put foot. There's no lacking. There's nothing that lacks.
You know, the double Zenith carb on these, a lot of guys don't know how to set it up, but whoever did this did a really
Yeah.
nice job on it.
I think it's just been looked after. I looked after it well over the last few years, and I have taken it for long rides from P to Neisner, and it goes well. And I think it needs to be driven every now and then.
And that's the mistake a lot of people do. You know, they don't treat it as a car. They treat
Yeah.
it as like a Sunday.
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
no.
And you go down, and you don't want to drive it. You drive them and you use them, and they thrive on that. That's what they're meant to do.
I get enjoyment and satisfaction from driving this. That's why I got this. And one of the reasons is you get lots of attention
Yeah,
with this
very
car.
much so. And it's very disarming.
Yeah.
You know, if you're driving down and you're in traffic and stuff like that,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
won't let you in.
Yeah,
you drive a
pe-
modern car,
yeah.
and people, you're not
Yeah.
going in, and you know. it's-
People wave and they
Yeah.
smile and they hoot, and initially you don't understand what it's about,
Yeah.
but later you see people like the old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's got a story about these cars, you know. If it's not a personal one, it's somebody that they know who had one of them.
Yeah.
You know, and it's that sort of.
And this car has served many matriculant dances, many weddings.
I'm sure it has. Yeah. I mean,
Lots of outdoor photo times where people got married and used it, etc. So
Yeah.
it served them well.
And I mean, just look how cleanly it pulls. It's just so nice. So I mean, if I look here, coming up to this corner, So coming up to the corner here. And the suspension feels nicely sorted as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a bit of an uphill, so let me accelerate. Look at that, just so clean, there's no hesitation, there's nothing. I haven't driven a 280S like that in ages.
And there's the hooter, it works nice, it works well. Petrol gauge works.
And that sound as well, I mean that's a sound that's uniquely 108 to me.
Yeah.
There's no other Mercedes that sounds the same as that.
Yeah.
I just want to see what it feels like as we pull up here. And I mean, look at the temperature is exactly where it's supposed to be. It's at 80 degrees, oil pressure is good.
Yeah.
As you say, fuel gauge is working. Speedo is working as well.
Oh, is it working now? Okay, great.
Yeah, no, Speedo's fine.
My goodness.
Okay, so let's see here. Getting onto CB Road, let me accelerate. That's such a smooth shift.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
And I'm not flooring it at all. You know, I'm not trying to do it. I just want to see what it feels like at about 100 k's an hour. And I mean, these were very, very expensive cars back in the 70s here in South Africa. I mean, look at that. Okay, 100s. Obviously, the windows are open.
Yeah.
Let's close them and actually see. Back window. I mean, yeah.
No, and it's not shaking, it's not vibrating.
Nothing. I mean, I'm holding the steering with one hand.
Yeah. I think at that stage when this model was released, it was one of the first, what do you call it, hydraulic
power steering.
Power steering, yeah. And for then it was a first, and it's still actually not bad at all.
I mean, this really feels nice. I mean, it's just properly sorted in terms of suspension and stuff to me.
Yeah.
And I can see why you enjoy going on a long trip with it. Bertie, I know you obviously, it's not important really in this sort of car, but in terms of fuel consumption on the open road?
I would say about 10 kilometers, 1 liter for 1 liter on 10 k's.
That's really, that's not bad at all. 10, on the open road?
Yeah, on the open road, yeah.
Doing what sort of speed?
Say 110, 120.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I suppose it's just ticking over at that speed as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not very economic, but neither is it very expensive. It's fine.
Very, very nice.
And you actually don't want to drive fast with this. You enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just at this sort of speed, 80, 90 k's an hour.
Yeah.
But even here, okay, so say we're coming up behind a truck, we're doing 80, I'll just accelerate without kicking down, and it's clean. It pulls so clean.
Yeah. It's still able.
Yeah,
it's very able.
I mean, it feels you'd feel very confident in driving this car anyway.
I've never used the choke, never ever, not even.
Does it have a choke? Yeah.
It has a choke. Yeah.
Okay.
I've never used it. It's not necessary.
Indicator. Take it round down Sardinia Bay Road here. You know, another thing I noticed, you know, there's no, you stamp on the brakes, it doesn't pull at all.
Yeah.
It's just like tracks completely straight and true.
Yeah, no.
And that's also something you just don't see, you know. But it's so nice and clean.
Yeah,
so
you can put brakes, put foot, and it's fine.
Like a modern car.
Yeah.
Billy, you need to drive this car. Let me pull over here, then you can take over. Where can I pull over here? So I mean, Bells, what do you think?
I think it's a lovely car.
Of the 108s you've driven in the last year or so, what do you think? How does it compare?
They were all great cars. I think they're all about the same. All
Okay.
very nice cars. I haven't driven a bad one yet.
Yeah, I mean it's really nice, eh?
Yeah.
We've been actually very lucky with them. And Bertie, yeah, thank you for bringing it past and showing it to us. It's lovely to see a nicely preserved old W108 like this.
Yeah.
I mean, what a pleasure. Would you ever consider selling it?
Well, it's a very sentimental thing, or the car is very sentimental to me, and I value it a lot. I would have to think hard about it, not easily, but maybe, but not definitely.
It would have to be pried out of your hands.
Yeah,
Oh,
something like that.
Yeah. Once again, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Guys enjoyed the video, and if you did enjoy the video and enjoy the sort of videos that Bella and I do on the channel, please subscribe. It does help a lot in just getting it seen by more people on YouTube, and thanks for watching.